Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from East Rutherford. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages. Maybe.
Oh, right away they're coming after him. Right away they get to him. Sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Third down and 2.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
that is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy, touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline could even remember the score from last weekend.
Giants 7, Titans nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. There are the numbers last week for Achane. 7 carries, 71 yards, and a TD. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right. Oh, he's trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
So, here come the Giants once again, and that is their offensive coordinator. His guys have a first-half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Young. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jalen Carter getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. A second down throw for Young. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw on the run is complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 9-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. A give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll get about 5.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
23-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Rookie out of Oregon there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Williams. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
So they have it 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Very conservative football right there. I mean, kick a field goal with 4th and inches. Tell you what, I'm one of these offensive linemen or the quarterback. I'm coming off the sideline saying, Coach, come on, man, like, give us a little faith. Let us have an opportunity to score touchdowns if we want to win games.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game, and a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High. Followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double doink game from 2018. That comes right 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. That is over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Jacob Cowing now to return. Wow! And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Herbert exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham's just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact, but 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Looking for Jerry Jeudy that time. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Young. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. First down, 10 yards to go. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Quick throw, RPO, caught by Bernard.
Complete to Jeremy Bernard. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Of 20. And the Giants first down.
Now Young. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. To throw, Young. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That will be taken by Allen. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. We've come to the end of the first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Titans offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. That one out wide to Achane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Herbert. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Here's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They'll look to pick up the pace.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run with Achane. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Titans first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
37-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Titans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready. Grenading. Tonight.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now Young gonna keep it himself. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's to midfield. To the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Young. He'll try to run for it. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense making their way back out as we get a look at their upcoming schedule over the next few weeks. They're at Baltimore, then back home for Houston, and then finally they'll hit the road to take on Indianapolis. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Now a play fake. Herbert flush to his right. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now a screen set up for H.M. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go for it. And the Giants have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On the give, it's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Come to the line for 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Young. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. See what they do on 3rd and 4.
On the coverage.
Here we go. Grenade.
Now it's Williams. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. Come to the line now for first down and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.